Welcome, everybody, to the Code of Conduct podcast. I am your host, Micah, and this is my co host, Trey.
How you doing?
Thank y'all for coming in, tuning in, watching. And we're going to sit here and talk about who we are as people, where we came from, what we've been through, and what made us the gentlemen we are today.
We're going to start off with Micah.
Me.
So let's start at the beginning. You were born in North Carolina in 1993. What was the world like for you coming up?
93, born in North Carolina. Well, I grew up in a time where migration in between the two ethnicities was pretty much frowned upon. My mom was white, my dad was black. I'm not going to sit here and say that my life was the worst, but it also wasn't the greatest either.
Was your parents together when you were growing up?
No, never. My parents were never together growing up. They practically hated each other when I was a kid, you know. And so, like, around the age of 10 or 12, I found my own lane, found my own pace, and pretty much guided my own way through life most of the time.
Understand that. What was your relationship with your dad like?
Relationship with my pops was like, how do I explain it? It's like I always knew that my pops was trying to be there for me because after a certain age, you know, a woman can't really teach a boy how to be a man. But, you know,
True.
my mom, in that time in my childhood, kept that from happening, which is why I ended up finding my own lane because it was a bunch of chaos and trying to figure all that out was nothing but a bunch of heartache.
I can relate to that.
A bunch of heartache.
So, what about your mom? How was your relationship with your mom?
Relationship with my mom was like, it wasn't bad. Like, it goes back to my pops, you know what I'm saying? It's like I always knew that in some shape, form, or fashion, my mom, just like my dad, was trying to be there for me,
Yeah.
but they were literally kids trying to raise a kid.
Yeah.
So oftentimes I found myself in uneasy circumstances due to their own agenda.
So let me ask you this. This will kind of put light on that. How old were your parents when they had you?
15.
That should explain a lot for a lot of people. You know, I can see from what you're saying. You know, a kid can't raise a kid. They're still in the learning process of themselves on how to become an adult. You know,
Very true, very true.
yes,
Which is why I don't really hold resentment towards my parents at all.
yeah, they're just learning. You can't blame them. They did the best they
In
could.
that time, it was like bump y'all,
Yeah,
which like it goes back to me saying I found my own lane, found my own pace, and figured it out on my own.
yeah. So throughout your relationship with your mom and dad, what about the family with your mom's side and your dad's side? How did that plan out? Did you have a support system?
You know, one of the craziest things I've ever experienced in life to this day really is it's like you have this whole family like everybody else, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then they're supposed to support you and guide you through this thing called life. And to be hated by one side of the family, which is my mom's side, because in that time, like I said, black
yeah.
and white was not a thing.
I already know.
It was not a thing. It was very frowned upon. Like when they found out my mom was pregnant, she was sent off to North Carolina where I was born, banished. embarrassed, and all because she was having a child
That's
by a
crazy.
black guy.
That's crazy.
So to go back to how that was, it's crazy to know that you have a family that is supposed to love you, support you, guide your way through this thing called life, and they walk past you. Which goes back to me saying I had to find my own lane and figure it all out about myself, all by myself.
Yeah.
And then my dad's side, it was more like I was left unknown because I bounced around a lot as a kid. I was at my mom's one day, and then I was back to my dad's, and I'm at my granny's, all kinds of different things. I bounced around a lot.
I understand. So that's pretty much your childhood in a nutshell. What is your life like now compared to then?
Now to then, it's like, throughout my life in that journey, I wanted to be loved so bad that I would do anything to have it or to possess any type of
Yeah.
what we call love. And I wanted to love, but knew that I couldn't because nobody really cared. And then fast forward to today, which would be many years ago now because I'm older now. Things changed. I proved my family wrong so many times over and over and over again. I'm more counted on than counted out. And then they have questions for my discernment versus something negligent to say.
Being counted on after a lifetime of the opposite, how do you sit with that?
It's a good question. Well, how I sit with it now as a grown adult, understanding that they were kids trying to raise kids,
Yes.
which is why I hold no resentment. You know what I'm saying? I love my parents to death. We've been healing and we've grown closer as the family we should have been then because we're all older now.
Yeah.
Both my parents are 50. I'm 30. My sisters just turned 30 2 years ago, I think. So we're all grown, and it's like it's left unsaid because nothing needs to be said because everybody knows what's up, what happened, how it went down, or yeah, pretty much that.
I understand. It seems to me as if you adapt to change fairly easy. Albert Einstein once said, he said, if it's not the smartest, it's not the strongest person, but the person who was willing to adapt to change, who is going to survive. Throughout my years of knowing you, I've seen you adapt to all adversity, persevere through any outcome, and you become everything that you were told or brought up to be, to think that you weren't going to be.
I feel that. Things were so simple back then that would change things,
Yeah.
like a fork in the sink.
Yeah.
Something as minute as that would just change the whole spectrum of the next few days.
Tell people what you mean about the fork in the sink.
I use it more of an analogy, but it's also literal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, something so simple. My mom would get mad at my dad not sending some child support money or something like that, and then it would change.
Yeah.
Or I would get in some little trouble, it would change.
Yeah.
It'd be a literal fork in the sink. Changed.
Yeah.
Just like that. Never glorified my wins because that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Only, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why can't you just be?
Yeah.
You're going to be just like, you know what I'm saying?
From my
As a kid, too. Not as no teenager. Now I'm 10,
Yeah.
12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, through high school.
Yeah. From my experience with you, you've like you said, you found your own lane, you found your own way of doing things.
Had to.
a lot of people are so set on their own way of doing things that they believe that it's the only way of doing things,
Hmm.
and that's not true. We are different individuals in this life. We have to find our own way. That's what creates and makes us who we are
I feel that.
as we become who we are becoming throughout life. Everything that happens in the past is what the things that molded you
Hmm.
into becoming this person. Like the flower doesn't just sprout, it has to be watered a few times
Hmm.
before it blooms. The sun has to hit it a few times.
I feel
A
that.
lot of people say that the grass is greener on the other side. No, the grass is greener where you water it at,
I feel
you
that.
know? And that's,
But imagine, it's crazy. It just hit me. Imagine not getting watered at all. It's just a complete desert.
yeah,
I'm a cactus out there
yeah,
holding on to water.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I knew how to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I never had lasting friendships. I went to 2 different elementary schools, 6 different high schools.
that's crazy. That's
And 2 of
crazy.
those high schools were, what do you call them? Alternative schools.
Yeah. How's, how'd your friendships play out during that time period of all those?
Like I said, man, every summer was different.
Yeah,
It all depended on what was going on through the custody
yeah,
battles or whatever the court was saying, or whether my dad sent child support money or my mom was not having some type of emotional roller coaster
yeah,
about something.
yeah,
It goes back to the fork in the sink.
yeah,
Something so simple would have me at my granny's,
yeah,
and then something so simple would have me back in my mom's,
yeah.
pissed off at my dad for something,
Got you.
something even be anything,
Yeah,
anything changes.
yeah,
So holding lasting friendships was difficult for me. You know what I'm saying? Like when we first met in high school, and you was like, "Hey, you should come stay tonight at my crib." And I'm like, "No, that's not gonna happen. I already know that's not gonna happen."
yeah,
And then what happened? Changed. Didn't
yeah,
see me again until junior year.
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that was pretty heavy, Mike.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty heavy. I appreciate you sharing everything that you've shared.
And I appreciate it being allowed to be shared.
Yes, sir. I know it's
You know what
probably
I'm
well
saying?
needed.
Yeah, there's people out there that go through similar things in some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got feelings,
yeah,
and not everybody knows how to deal with those feelings. And some people go through worse adversity. Some
yeah,
people will never see that type of adversity,
yeah,
so they can't comprehend.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
To not to keep rambling on, but I'm tell the people something really deep. You know what I'm saying? Something you already know. I've never heard my parents say "I love you"
yeah. That's crazy.
ever,
That's crazy.
ever till
Yeah,
this day.
yeah,
"I love you, son."
yeah,
Never heard those words.
yeah. That's crazy,
I'd
bro.
probably cry.
Yeah,
That's how deep it is.
yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, let's talk about you though, man. Let's talk about you. So you were born in Indianapolis, April 2nd, 93. What was it like growing up for you?
Yeah, I was in Indianapolis until I was 9. Um, the same with you, Indiana was a very, let's say, racist place at the time. It
Mm-hmm.
was not condoned for black people to be with white people whatsoever. Okay. Uh, my mom got with my dad, got pregnant with me. She immediately became the black sheep of the family.
I hear
Uh,
that.
Me being the only child, you know, uh, they didn't have nothing to do with me. My dad's side of the family didn't have nothing to do with me due to me having white in me, and also due to other things that were partaken in between my dad and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit deeper into the story, uh, but I I moved to Tennessee after I was 9. I was raised in Tennessee.
Hmm.
My mom did the best that she could um, throughout her years of raising me. She distilled certain things in my mind, um, common sense, respect for myself, respect for others, morals. Um, you
Pretty,
know, though her ways of distilling those things were a little harsh,
yeah,
but little did I know she was trying to do was prepare me for the world.
yeah,
You know, I didn't know until I got older that she was doing that. I didn't understand it.
yeah.
You know, I love my mom. She loves me. Um, I was spoiled as a child. You know,
Hmm.
I didn't want for nothing
I hear
at all. Um, I had a lot. We had in-ground pools. You know, houses that were way too big for me and just my mom.
that. Yeah,
Four wheelers, just anything you can imagine. I had it. I didn't want it for nothing whatsoever. One day I'm going to school, going to tell my mom I love her. She tells me she's going to court. You know, and I get back from school. I learn that she's not gonna be back for she doesn't come back for the next 7 years.
hmm, that's heavy.
Yeah,
How old was you when that happened?
15 years old.
15. 15.
So at that point, I had to learn everything on my own as far as the streets because I went from having structure to having no type of structure, or I didn't have to listen to nobody at
Hmm.
that point. So everything that I wasn't able to do as a child, the bad things per se, the things that I wanted to try, like smoking cigarettes for one, picked me up a cigarette. All of a sudden, I'm smoking now. Shit like that.
That's funny.
Um, Started skipping school, things I would never dare to do
I feel that.
if my mom was home.
That's the stuff I was doing when we met.
Yeah, I would not
I,
dare to do that to if my
I was
mom was
doing all
home
that way before you was.
ever. Uh,
That's funny.
I picked up a little joint, getting high now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
getting high now. And
So a lot changed when your mom went to prison for those years.
yeah,
And it was just y'all two?
yeah, yeah.
Did you feel like you missed out on anything growing up?
Um, I missed out on family, and I didn't. My mom being outcasted from her family due to having a black mixed baby and then being with a black man, they didn't have nothing to do with me. I don't
Hmm.
even know what that support system was, what it was to feel like I was just there. It's like I didn't know what was going on,
I hear
and I had to figure it out. You know, the time period of my mom before I was 15, I was very sheltered from everything.
that. Hmm.
She made sure everything was top tier as far as discipline, going to people's houses, being home at a certain time. There was no in between. It was either going to be her way or it was going to be the highway, you know. So I'm in the streets at 15 after she goes to prison, and I know nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just there kicking it.
You have
Pretty.
foster care or what?
Uh, I went to foster care for a couple of months, and then I ran away.
Hmm.
That's something I can't. I made a bad decision in my life, you
Running
know.
away from foster care?
Yeah, yeah. I was too busy. I was chasing a girl, man. Before my mom went to prison, I was in love with this girl named Elizabeth. She was my first love, and being away from her, it did everything. It drove me crazy.
I feel that.
So
That first time it do you like that too.
yeah. So When I went to foster care, I'm on the phone with her, missing her and stuff. Eventually, I decide to get my things and I bounce out the window. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm gone. And then from that point on, I'm doing me.
I feel that.
I'm doing me.
I feel that. So, 15, your mom goes to prison, doesn't come home for the next 7 years. You told us about that was like after that. So, I'm sure in the back of your mind you knew it was all wrong. So, what flipped the switch? Like, to make you, I guess, start putting it together.
Honestly, man, I was living my life, and then a life of evil deeds will get you put in a place that you don't want to be. I got put into prison. While I was in prison, I had this big enlightenment. Uh, Life all of a sudden made sense. You know, growing up, I always blamed my mom for the
Mm-hmm.
things that she had done, and then I came to the realization after you're 18 years old, your life is based off of the decisions, the choices that you make for yourself. You know, and I had to hold myself accountable. I could not no longer blame my mom. I put myself where I was. You
I feel
know,
that.
and with that being said, I love my mom with everything inside of me. I also came to the enlightenment that, without my mom, there'd be no me.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, everything that I go through, good or bad, is a gift. That gift, at that point in time, during that enlightenment, I decided to start cherishing it.
I feel that.
My mom used to apologize for the things that she had done and has did, and I said, I would tell her, I thank you for everything that you've done, good or bad, because it's what shaped me. Without some of these things being distilled inside my mind, I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. I know that for a fact.
I felt like that for a long time as well. I didn't think I was going to graduate high school,
Yeah,
let alone see 25.
yeah,
Boosie said, live to see 25. Nigga, you are OG. I believed that.
yeah,
I believed that straight up. It was crazy. Because I had to live a double life.
yeah,
Like in front of my parents, I was,
yeah,
when I got to go outside, nobody out here to tell me what to do. So I can
yeah,
relate a lot to that. Blaming my parents and why is life like this? Why can't y'all just be cool and everything be cool?
yeah,
Hell, even as a kid, I wanted my parents to be back together. Now it's to the point it's like, that would be weird.
yeah.
Y'all
Extreme.
got to stay broken up. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all's endeavors on the side.
Yeah,
Nothing. My mom's married now, so I highly doubt she's like that.
yeah,
And my dad's got enough to worry about.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got him like this. So going through all that time, you know, with the lack of having some accountability, uh, being separated from your mom, and then blaming your mom for all that other stuff and things of that nature. How is the relationship now with your mom?
Honestly, I believe it's grade A. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we fight, but that's going to be any relationship that you partake in.
Mm-hmm.
It's called life.
I feel
Uh,
that.
I love my mom. I do anything for my mom. Period.
I feel that.
There's To an extent, my mom could do no wrong.
I
Not
feel
saying
that.
that she can't, but she can't.
It's
You know,
like wish somebody would.
yeah. It's my mom. I love my
I
mom
feel that.
dearest. I hold my mom here. That's where I hold my mom, and that's where she stays.
I hear that. What about your dad
My dad, man.
today?
Well, you know, I've tried to reach out to my dad. A couple times. I'll get a text back every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
He This is the second year in a row he's told me happy birthday ever in my life. Uh,
That's heavy.
yeah, This year he decided to tell me happy birthday, but he spelled my name wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if that tells you anything, you know what I'm saying? You named me, you
Yeah,
signed the birth certificate, but you spelled my name wrong.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I had to correct him on that. Thank you, Dad, but yeah, my name
That's
is spelled.
that's crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it, bro. He's not there. He never has been.
You talk to you talk to anybody on that side of the family?
Mainly, I talk to my brother, my oldest brother, Brandon, a lot. Uh, me and him are I wouldn't say like close, but we are gaining a relationship with one another. We're getting to know one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
If I call him, he'll listen. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
it.
He'll give me good advice because he's got many years. He's got a few years on me. So I feel like he's a person I could learn from. So I will call him if there's a question that I know that he knows, or an answer to. And there's things I could talk to him about that I can't talk to him about my mom. Just like there's things I could talk to you
Yeah,
about that I can't talk with anybody else.
I feel that. I feel that.
You know. But as far as that side of the family, like Brandon, is as far as it goes. You know, some things happened with my mom and my dad that had absolutely nothing to do with me. That forever, I will forever partake in those her decisions because they were so big. I'm not going to get into it, but
I hear
uh, unforgivable things, to on both sides of the spectrum. So
it. It's
I'm
like
included in that hatred, I guess.
it's like being outside, meaning being in dabbling in the streets. It's like there's a law you can't break. There's
Yeah,
just no turning back from that.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
you.
It's over with.
I feel you. You gotta
Yeah,
can't deal with it
yeah.
no more.
I hope one day to eventually rekindle. No, it ain't no hope, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's just me moving forth. You know what I'm saying? It's already been made clear. My dad and his family's not gonna make the move. I will make the move because
I feel it.
I'm me and I'm a man. I'm not a coward. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling anybody a coward, but I stand up for what I want
At
and
the
I go
end,
get it.
and at the end of the day, you gotta have that clarity.
Yeah, yeah,
Whether you need to move on or this can move forward.
yeah, yep.
I
Period.
feel that for sure. Because that shit pops.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You're my dad, boy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Shoot,
So, what about now? What do you feel is ahead of you?
the best. Uh, I got baptized a couple Sundays ago. Um, First time ever being baptized. I feel great about it. Uh, I've done a lot of bad things in my life. I wanted to wipe the slate clean. Um, I'm going to do my best to get closer with God, and I'm going to do my best from here on out. I declare the best is ahead.
Mm,
I feel I deserve nothing but the best, and God is going to give it to me.
I feel that.
Amen.
All praise and Most High. All glory goes to God, man. We made it.
Yes, sir.
Made it to 30 and some change, boy.
Yeah.
30 and some change, boy. We
Yeah.
made it.
Hell
We
yeah.
made it.
Yes, sir.
It's a heavy price to pay sometimes, man.
Yeah.
And, well, I was on the way to work one day listening to Steve Harvey Morning Show. He said something along the lines, I might butcher it, but he said something along the lines of the price you pay for wisdom is time.
Yeah.
And you can't obtain wisdom without putting
Yeah.
in the time.
Yeah.
And putting in that time to gain wisdom is going to be a lot of misfortune
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
can't learn through winning all your life.
Yeah. That's life.
You got to lose.
Yeah. I've done enough losing.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? I've done
that.
enough losing. It's time to
feel
win.
that.
That's what it is, bro.
Let's talk about the podcast itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, this podcast is to pretty much, as we were telling our story, to show you that there's commonalities that you can find here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? It's not a how-to podcast, but it's a podcast to choose to listen to, a place where you can find commonalities through our experiences in life and the wisdom we picked up along the way.
Yes.
Free game, as some would call it. You know what I'm saying?
Something all audience can relate to.
Yeah. It's like each one teach one. Each one teach one. Some
Unsure.
news you can use.
Unshared knowledge is wasted knowledge. So,
But the power of such great knowledge in the hands of a fool is set for self-destruction.
correct.
That means a lot than what it said.
Yes, sir.
I hope y'all pick up on that. It took me years to learn that. Having all that game at a young age,
Yeah.
and then you misuse that game,
Yeah.
that's where your misfortunes come into play. You win, but you lose more than you gain.
Yeah.
And then that's where you obtain
Yeah.
the game, the wisdom, the real wisdom out of the game that people are trying to give you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Mm. Okay, so the code of conduct and definition means defining an organization's house rules, outlining expected ethical behavior, professional standards, and compliance requirements for employees. What does the code of conduct mean to you?
Life laws that you live by, how you conduct yourself. You know, 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance in all aspects of life. How you conduct yourself throughout your life is your reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Your reflection is what not just for you to see, but for everyone else to see.
Well said. That's very well said. No, I thought you. I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt. I
you
didn't
good,
mean
you
to
good, you
interrupt.
good. I'm good.
That's pretty much similar for me, man. Code of conduct to me is really just to be a genuine person, to be kind, to be there for anybody in need, really, and not seeking a personal gain out of it, because it's disingenuous when you seek something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does it say? A helping hand. What does it say? I'm sorry, my brain is stuck now. There's so much going up there. Hold on. A helping hand seeks nothing in return. So
hear
a
that.
hand that seeks something in return isn't really genuinely helping you. It's for a personal gain, and that's not genuine, and that goes against the code of conduct, the moral standards people should live by. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to me saying you got to be kind, be genuine, be honest, don't mislead. Help those in need, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a friend, family, or some homeless guy on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I make a good practice of, there's this guy at the gas station not too far from here. When I see him outside, I feed him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give him money, but I'll get him a sandwich, some water,
Yeah.
some chips, maybe a snack for later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna introduce myself next time, tell him my name, get his name, and just
Yeah.
create a friend off that.
Just don't offer them in your house, man.
I thought about that, man. I'm like, you want a place to sleep tonight, a shower?
Oh, yeah, go too far, man. It's
You said-
cool. It's cool, but it just bite your ass, I
Yeah.
promise
You
you.
said I have a line outside the door.
Yeah. You know, Mike over here, he's got this spot. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, he let me stay and take a shower and everything.
Yeah,
I'm
should
like,
be
yeah,
funny.
I'll stick to feeding him when I see him.
Oh,
I'll
man.
stick to feeding him when I see him.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Shit, get him a gym membership. That's what you do. I'm serious. You go in there, shower. Get him a gym membership, $10 a month.
yeah,
Give him last night. It's to help
place
you
to
out.
take a shower.
Yeah. Pay for it a couple months
Yeah,
or whatever. And then you got to do this on your own, man.
that's some free game right there.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yep. Go in there, shit, shower, shave.
Yeah, and everybody gonna look at you 'cause
Yep.
you at the gym.
Yep.
That's some game right there. So if you're homeless and you just so happen to see this, there's some real ism right there for you.
Yep.
$10 a month, shower, shit, shave, Everybody gonna
Good.
look at you crazy because you in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about brotherhood and sisterhood. Uh, what do you think created our brotherhood? Where did our brotherhood really start becoming? All right, this is solid ass dude.
You know, I want to speak
That's
on
a
that.
loaded question,
It
but
is, but I think what really put it in the bag, it was kind of an incident. I really don't want to talk about it. We shouldn't talk about it on here. But it was an incident, uh, when you kick indoors with each other, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
it's a different aspect, man.
yeah. It's the old
My,
nigga
yeah,
and Trey.
yeah.
You got
And it's
95s.
nothing to be proud of, but
Yeah,
it's nothing to be proud of. I'm not saying go kick in the door, but whenever you do that with somebody, uh, for the right reasons, you know what I'm saying?
there was never to be
No,
spiteful.
no,
It was
no,
always
no.
a cause and effect that
Yes,
made stuff like
yes,
that happen.
yes. You get warned. That's all you can. That's all I can do for you, man. You cross that boundary, you will know you crossed it. I
Laws of the
promise you that.
game. Don't cross
Yeah,
the line. Can't turn back from
that's
that. We mentioned
period.
that earlier.
Yeah, period.
Can't do that.
That moment right there, you know what I'm saying? We knew what it was at that point. We knew
Hmm.
exactly what the fuck it wasn't.
Yeah, yeah,
Period.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that.
Period.
I feel that. Man, I think for me, man, that would go back to maybe when we met in high school. Because I remember when we met, you were so genuine. You know what I'm saying? You never want anything from me like everybody else, or wanted
No,
me
yeah,
to
no.
portray to be anything that I wasn't.
Yeah,
And I've had the gift of discernment from an early age.
yeah,
I could see things for what they were. Ways people don't even sometimes don't even get that type of discernment. But I had that early, and it felt pretty genuine. On top of all the things that we
yeah,
transpired in,
yeah,
and when it came down to it, my name never came up, your name never came up.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And we was always there for one another, no matter what.
yeah,
It could be fuck you,
yeah,
and but at the end of the motherfucking day, huh, nigga,
yeah.
$20, fuck, go get the damn whatever.
Hell yeah.
I want to hit it though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's really all it takes for me, man. Is just be genuine. I'm very simple at the same time. I'm not
yeah,
because I'm very strict on when it comes to people crossing that line. I
yeah,
wouldn't give a two diddly squats if it was my mom or my dad, my granny, my aunt, to anybody.
yeah,
You cross that line, it's all back at you, player.
yeah,
You'll never hear from me again.
yeah,
So I hold friendships close.
yeah.
So with all that being shared, what do you think it means to have a brother slash sisterhood? Because for me, it's like I don't look at my relationships with people as friends. Because my pops told me at a young age, he said, you don't have brothers. I mean, you don't have friends. You
Yeah,
have brothers and sisters. He said, a friend will send you out and let you fall on your ass. Your brother won't. He'll either ride
yeah.
with you or tell you not to go.
Brotherhood is like, uh, you're there for somebody when it matters the most.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not there's a time in life always, you know what I'm saying, throughout the brotherhood, throughout you know what I'm saying, friendship, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I'll tell you when you're fucking up. You'll tell me when I'm fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
You'll look at me, you're being fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll look at you, you're being fucking retarded.
I feel that.
You know, a friend, however you want to could they're not your friend. If they let you carry out that stupid task,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that you're going to go do it, they're not your friend.
I hear
You
that.
know, a lot of people can't take being called stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
You're being fucking retarded.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't understand what that means.
You're not thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That goes into before you carry out actions, any action, normally if you take a look into what you're doing in the depth, you usually you instead of just acting on it, thinking without speaking, acting without speaking, if you go into depth with whatever action you partake in, you could usually find the best route,
Mm.
but that takes time.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people are impatient in life.
I feel that.
You know, if there ain't no, you should always be patient with yourself. Um,
First and foremost.
it's the snap of a finger, it can all go downhill. Everything that you have can be taken away from you. Shit, you could lose your life stepping out the door, man.
Chasing the image.
Yeah, there's no need for that. I've got nothing to prove to nobody. He's got nothing to prove to nobody. I got something to prove to myself. I spend my days trying to be better than I was yesterday. The only thing I care about is what I look like to God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I care about when I die. What I look like to God.
What kind of name did I carry
Yeah.
throughout living,
Yes.
this fleshly world?
Yes.
I feel that for sure.
I've been in I've had everything I ever wanted, then I had nothing, and then now that that's behind me, I'm in this place like, do I need to seek everything that I ever wanted or woot to woot? Uh, the most things that I'm trying to seek right now is gratitude for the life that I have. Happy with what I got to leave room for better things to come.
Mm. All praise the Most High.
That's what I want, man. I've got uh, no room for negativity. I've got no room for fat jokes. I've got
This
I've
nigga.
got no room for none of it.
Shut
You
up.
call me sensitive, I don't care.
Shut up.
I don't care.
He
Uh,
talking about me.
I'm just trying to be a positive person. If you ain't got nothing nice to say to Trey, don't say it at all.
Shut up.
I've got everything nice to say
Well,
about
he's
everybody.
bashing the hell out of me right
What
now.
are you talking about?
You bashing the hell out of me right now. That's what brother's supposed to do. We're supposed to talk shit.
Oh man.
Sensitive ass nigga. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that.
I've been not trying to be. I've been hard and doing all this other shit my whole damn life. I'm just trying to be normal now. I just want to be positive and bring nothing but positivity. I start my morning, my work day with hope you have a blessed day to everybody before I leave the shop. Not going about my business.
I feel
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Even to the people that are throwing me under the table for simple shit that I'm doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because I
feel
don't
that.
know. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad upon anybody. Uh, I just want to be positive in a way that nothing but positivity comes my way, not fat jokes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When my mom sees me, she says, "You're losing weight." I laugh a little
Way to
bit,
go,
but
man.
huh?
Way to go. Way
Yeah.
to go. Way to go. You don't see me getting bent out of shape. You crazy.
Well,
Nigga.
yeah, I woke up to that shit. Can you not sound fat? What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I was trying to be
Yeah,
funny, bitch.
yeah, it was not funny at all.
Well,
Yeah,
you should have just let it go.
yeah, I should have. Well,
Anything else you want to talk about, expound about? Any questions? You want me to fucking be philosophical on? I can't even say it. Philosophical on.
I just want people to realize, man, that life is too short not to be happy. Do your best not to dwell on the past. And just try to keep pushing and keep moving forward.
Easier said than done, but it's possible. Put God first in your life and everything else will come right after. Promise you that. Promise you that. There's plenty more that could be said. The testimony is a book long. But without the testimony, there's nothing to glorify. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what this is, the testimony.
And a place where you can just, what do they call it? It's almost like it's therapeutic, man, because the best thing you can do when you're going through misfortune is to talk about it.
Vent.
And get it off your chest. Hear yourself say it out loud, and maybe it'll click to you that maybe it's not as bad as it seems. You know what I'm saying? There might be unfortunate circumstances that you may find yourself in, but at the end of the tunnel, there's gonna be light. You
Yeah.
just got to see it through, man, and not give up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
we should call it motherfucker vent. I'm serious. Vent.
Call it the vent.
Vent. Just vent. Just vent.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in. This is the Code of Conduct. I am your host, Micah, and this is my co-host, Trey.
Sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time, put God first and believe in yourself, and nobody else will.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.